strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on.
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzin', what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot hair.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Howdy, y'all. Welcome. It's Tuesday. It's post-Memorial Day weekend. It's like 104 degrees outside. We're here.
And my Starlink isn't here yet. And I don't have regular internet. So this is brought to you by Verizon, boys and girls.
Revenge of the Sis, powered by Verizon.
If you would have seen this morning's show, I did it off my phone for Daywave. Realized that hotspots have caps. So I'm running towards the wire of the cap of this one. So we'll see what happens. I don't know.
It's so funny, right? I get here, because this is one of the days I have to come in. And I get in here, and Royce is up here. And I walk in, and he looks like upset. Which, honestly, on a Tuesday / Monday, isn't that out of the question. But I walk in, and he literally just looked at me like all hopeless and went, I still don't have internet. And I went, like, since when? Because I knew his internet was out Friday, but
I go, since last time I talked to you.
I was just like, I literally was like, oh, I thought like you kind of had an internet issue. I didn't know it's totally done. So we're gonna make it work though. Don't worry, guys. We're okay. We're fine.
We'll be all right. And hopefully the quality drop isn't too super bad. You know what's funny, Merch? Last week we talked about on Friday we talked about crack house movies. Crack House TV.
Oh, yeah. The ones where parents are...
So,
yeah.
I never do this, but I'm going to start doing this because I never do this. I never do the typical YouTube, like, hey, guys, in the comments later. We got so many fucking comments on YouTube about people in their what they thought their Crack House movies were. Here, hold on. I'll read a couple of them for you.
Yeah, we need to do more. We need to do more normie shit content like that. As much as we hate doing it, the masses love that shit.
I didn't hate it.
Okay.
I meant
no.
We liked
I don't
having
hate it now.
We like it when it's a natural conversation. What I'm saying is when you start going, ooh, if we do that again, then we would be like, I hate this. We're doing this for normie.
Describe what a Crack House movie is one more time.
A Crack House movie is a movie generally you would find in the discount rack at a Walmart or Target, and it's a movie that you've seen playing on a TV on the floor. When you went to buy weed, and like a toddler is watching it on the ground. The way they explained it was the movie, like the DVD that your kid watches over and over again while the parents smoke crack. But I would describe it also as the one on the TV on the ground when you go to buy weed, and there's just a toddler watching fucking Who's Your Caddy for the 10th time.
Let me read a couple of these. Somebody said any Leprechaun movie would be a crack house movie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Particularly Leprechaun 2, but...
Hoodwinked.
Back to the Hood.
Okay, Back to the Hoodwinked. Yes. And somebody said any movie on Tubi. Any movie on Tubi would be a...
Any one of them.
Yeah, the generally this really I think streaming has started to lower the quality of shit that we all watch. So it's really hard to spot the crackheady ones now. Plus, you don't have the old days this was more of a DVD era thing because people would afford one DVD and that DVD would just be on fucking repeat for that kid. Now we live in the streaming world where even poors can watch something else after something. There's something out there.
Here's a few.
Yeah.
Shit. Even YouTube's got Caillou episodes on repeat for free.
Here's poor
Yeah,
people.
dude.
Poor people are very happy about that because YouTube Kids doesn't have any ads. Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift, Soul Plane, Barbershop, You Got Served, Norbit. These are all of those.
Norbit's a good one.
Norbit for sure.
Yeah, Norbit.
Norbit for sure.
Can I also throw Pluto Nash in
Big
there?
Mama's House 2.
Oh,
Pluto
yeah.
Nash is a
Any
good
Big
one.
Mama,
No,
really.
Big Mama's House 3, like Mama like Son.
Is that the tagline, Pessy?
Yes,
Is that
that's
the
what it's
tagline?
called.
The
Yes,
second,
yes.
the
God
second
damn it.
Nutty Professor movie. The
Yep.
Clumps?
Okay.
Ooh, Universal Soldier: The Return.
The Dr. Dolittle movie that didn't have Eddie Murphy in it.
Okay.
How about this? Any movie from the Meet the Fockers series that wasn't the first, that wasn't the Meet the Parents.
That wasn't Meet the Parents.
That wasn't
Yes.
Meet the Parents. Anyone like Meet the Fockers.
Hear me out. Any post 1997 movie starring Angela Bassett.
Okay.
Ooh, yes.
Okay. I like that. Somebody said, "Ooh, this is a good one." Virgie, you probably agree with this one. Open Season. Open Season. That's a good one.
The Marine 2.
I'll
Osmosis
give you an
Jones.
example.
Which one had
of
the
a new-
Miz? The
I'll-
Marine
Three.
3.
Three had the Miz.
Marine 3. I said
That's
that
the one he
last
said
time.
on
Oh,
Friday.
did you? Okay, that's a good.
Oh yeah, the Miz. Any action movie with the fucking Miz in it.
Yeah. Oh man, any movie where Maris is the leading lady, it's a problem.
Okay, I'm gonna machine gun a few more, then we'll move on. The Croods, Basketball, Mirror Mask, Hoodwinked Bolt, Blood In, Blood Out, Halloween Town, Cheaper by the Dozen's a good one. 102 Dalmatians, not 101, 102 Dalmatians. Only one disc of season 3 of The Simpsons.
Okay.
One disc.
Okay.
Okay. Can I give a controversial one?
Sure.
I wonder if you guys will agree with True Lies.
No, I agree, and I'll agree with. How about this? Snow Dogs.
Yeah.
I like
Snow
Snow
Dogs,
Dogs.
definitely.
Yeah.
Also, what was the gay boat one?
Boat Trip. That's the one we're going to watch next month. Next month's movie is Boat Trip. What's this month's again? I always forget.
Y2K.
Y2K. We're going to watch that on Friday, so make sure you go to our locals. That's going to be it's going to be a fun movie, Riff. We're doing it on Friday.
Fred Durst and Ugly Snow White.
You know what showed up in my movie?
Well, now the new Snow White's the ugly Snow White.
That's what I meant.
You know what movie showed up in my
yeah.
in my algorithm, like my movie clips algorithm? I shit you not. Remember the John Cusack vehicle 2012?
Yes.
The disaster movie?
Yes.
Oh, hell
So
yeah,
I went
Bob.
down a rabbit hole because I was like, what? I don't even remember
That
this.
movie
Like
sucked,
I clicked
by
on
the
the
way.
link. I saw some of the funniest CGI I've ever seen in my life.
Bro.
And like
You're
green
literally,
screen
like-
stuff. And then I looked it up, right? Because I was like, man, this movie must have like not done well, right? That movie made almost $800 million.
Yes.
Yep.
You want to know why?
Yep.
Because
I-
we're terrible. And we
No,
deserve
no,
everything
no.
happening to us.
No. The 2012 movie trailer came out, and the reason it did so well wasn't for any other reason other than that was the time. Remember when everybody was talking about the Aztec calendar, the end of the world is 2012. It was on the news. It was a whole big thing. Everybody on the internet was fucking talking about it. So, of course, since the entire fucking planet is a bunch of lemmings, they went to the theater and watched it. And guess what? I was one of those lemmings. I went to
You
the
went and
theater
saw
and
this?
watched
Oh,
it.
man, I didn't even remember this.
I did.
Yeah.
To be fair, I want to defend myself. This wasn't one of these movies. 2012. Yeah, this wasn't one of these movies where I was like, I wanted to see it. It was one of these movies where a bunch of people were like, let's go watch a movie. I was like, all right, well, fucking go watch it.
Forget about the trailer. Go back. I want you to look up the plane scene. It's very specific.
And by the way, this is a movie that while I was watching it, I was going like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah, it was bad.
Can I tell you my favorite thing that was about this movie? And I think I'm the only person autistic enough to let it bother him. $200 million budget movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got some nobody to play Arnold Schwarzenegger instead of getting Arnold Schwarzenegger himself. $200 million.
Was he the governor at the time?
Yes, it was. Yes,
That's why
they got an actor.
That's why they didn't have him play it, because while he was the governor, I'm just telling you, a bunch of people tried to get Governor Schwarzenegger in the movies, and he said he wouldn't do any acting while he was a governor. That's the reason.
that is bullshit. Bill Clinton was in The First Kid while he was in office.
Bill Clinton. Whoa! Bill Clinton's been in a lot of kids allegedly, so that doesn't mean anything.
Oh, sorry, Disney's movie. The first. Oh God.
Are you really comparing Schwarzenegger to bulletproof Bill Clinton?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, bro.
Get out of here.
Have you seen a Schwarzenegger movie? Does he get shot? I don't think so.
No, but look, I need
Terminator.
I need you to pull up the. You got to look up. It's the best scene in this movie.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
It's when he's escaping from the fucking earthquake on the plane. It is the best combination of green screen and CGI.
I got you.
It is. No, it's not that one. It's the one where he's escaped. No, that's a different. It's this one. Yeah, this one.
Sorry,
this is funny.
Mersh, you have to be specific.
This whole movie is them running to a different plane and escaping.
You said the plane escape, and I'm thinking to myself, which one? There's like 3 in the movie.
And this movie had Woody Harrelson playing like some kind of Alex Jones character.
Yes, Woody Harrelson, 100% that his character was Alex Jones. They were doing the Alex Jones thing.
So bad. All right, you can skip ahead a little bit to when he gets...
You mean, I know where the hump is, Marsh. I could see it, okay?
Let's see, it's not... That part's
right
bad
around.
too.
Well, all the...
No, you were getting there.
Right here.
When he's chasing the plane. Watch. Look behind John Cusack. Watch. It's even worse when they do a close-up. Tighter shot is even funnier. Wait for the tight shot. Which you can't do any... Look.
Oh, that's so bad!
I wanted to show this moment. I needed to show this to you this week. I saw this this weekend.
That's so bad.
They didn't even like change it up. They literally just overlaid the same shit they already made for the wide shot behind them. It's the worst green screen. The lighting is terrible.
Yeah. And by the way, Pessy, Arnold Schwarzenegger did get shot in Last Action Hero. They're reminding us in the YouTube chat. The seminal hit, Last Action Hero.
Does he die?
No, you're pushing the goalpost. You're pushing the goalpost. That's unfair. You said that he gets shot.
Does he? Okay, but does
look at the go on the big fireballs like 10 feet behind him.
And he does die and get shot in that movie where they clone him.
We're running out of runway. For God's sakes, Kate, pull him up.
The closer the shot gets, the worse it looks.
That's because it's John Cusack. So that's why it looks like that.
You know who should do a breakdown of this shot? Joan Cusack on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
She should be like, the framing's all wrong. Green screen is looking to... Look, they made it. By the way, I love how this plane makes it away, and it's literally, for some reason, Yellowstone was shooting fireballs like a bad guy from Super Mario Brothers. They had Super Mario Brother fireballs just flying at them the whole time.
So here's what they did when they pitched 2012, right? Here's what they did in 2012. They go, bro, remember how everybody loved The Happening? Do you remember how everybody...
harder.
This is like a hard R happening, okay? We're going hard on this one.
You know, even The Day After Tomorrow was a masterpiece compared to this.
The Day After Tomorrow, absolutely, and it was not a good movie.
That
but
was a fucking compared to this was a masterpiece.
Better acting. That's what it was. There was just better acting in it, I think. Also, you know.
Oh.
So I sent you the 2012 trailer.
No,
but they took out all the. They just took out all the special effects and just left it as the cuts of the actors.
Hello?
Listen to me. California is going down.
Listen, the governor just said we're fine now.
The guy's an actor. He's reading a script.
Why are you sounding so crazy?
After taking the most severe hit, it seems to me.
This is. I like that in this without all the disaster, it just looks like John Cusack's crazy.
In the YouTube video, they brought up another crack house movie, The Core. That's when they go to the center of the earth with the drill because the earth is going to end, and they make like this drill.
Oh yeah, Reverse Armageddon.
Reverse Armageddon.
Yeah. Reverse Armageddon. I
Inside
remember.
the Earth Armageddon.
It's Armageddon, but we're going the other way with it.
Okay, listen.
Deep.
You know how everyone go.
Impact.
Yeah, Deep Impact and Armageddon are the
It's
same
like
movie.
Armageddon, except the threat is from within.
Oh shit!
The call is coming from inside the house.
Gamma Cat gave $10. It says during the lockdowns, a lady called to Levin telling him about all the horrible mass fax lockdown stuff going on in her town. He lectured her on not acting locally. However, he donated $10 more. The reason she called in the first place was because of the local paper township. Nobody would let her speak. She was shut up everywhere, so she called Levin. He ignored her and kept lecturing. Yeah, because he's Mark Levin. Mark Levin doesn't listen to you. Mark Levin just talks through you. You're not an entity to him, okay? You're not an entity. He's losing his... By the way, Mark Levin was getting completely annihilated this weekend.
Can I point out something? I mean, I haven't been... I admit, my interest in politics has been fading.
Oh, me too.
I have not been very political. But I get bits and pieces from Twitter. So Mark Levin, from what I get, he's not a fan of Iran, right? He doesn't like Iran.
I wouldn't call them friends.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure I'm caught up.
No, but I don't.
So Iran, he doesn't like Iran. He thinks they're bad. All right.
So Memorial Day was Monday, and Mark Levin was getting completely annihilated by the internet because he decided on Memorial Day to call for war in Iran.
How are we going to have more Memorial Days unless we get more soldiers killed?
He's right.
You idiots.
He's right.
You people don't understand how war works. If we don't feed more meat into the grinder, how are we going to have more barbecues?
You know what? He's right. But every time we talk about putting stuff in ovens, you get mad and call us anti-Semitic, Mark.
Yeah,
So he's very angry, and this is from 5 hours ago.
He's with us now, the host of this great show over the weekend. Mark, your thought about what we just witnessed hours ago.
The Jewish people in Israel and Israel and the Jewish people. And the Jewish people, even though I live in Palm Beach, the Jewish people. All right, Mark.
Well, my thought is this. I'm not a rabbi, and I'm not a diplomat. So.
Oh, cool. Then shut the fuck up.
Then why do you act like both all the time?
And sound like both.
This is Rabbi Diplomat Mark Levin.
Oh, call it as I just
I guess it would be Diplomat Rabbi, right? I don't know the correct way you do it.
see it. The West is weak. They're weak against this fusion of these Marxists and these Islamists. They're spending...
The woke right. I'm talking to James Lindsay. He's right. The woke right. Let's go.
Hundreds of billions...
I think that Mark Levin and James Lindsay should just tour the country.
Mm-hmm.
of dollars in our
I
country.
think that the problem is that the Israel and the Jewish people are experiencing a bit of a Alonzo at the end of Training Day moment.
Oh yeah,
where they're just looking around like, somebody give me a gun. Come on, somebody give me and like for the first time ever, the entire hood has had it with him.
Yeah,
like nobody's handing him a gun, and he's just, you know what I mean. And now they're about to do the King Kong ain't got shit on me speech. It used to be just the left. And like even the right, you still have your evangelicals that are all into Israel, but there's a nice chunk of the right now that you're going, aren't you going to help us fight this ridiculous left? And they're all just sitting there going, nah,
I'm good.
Not this time. Like I'm not necessarily going to fight you.
It's the
like,
meme.
on behalf of them, but you guys are going to have to figure this out.
But it's like the meme. It's like I got a lot of stuff going on.
Tired, man.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm pretty much care more about the gym and playing Bellatrix at this point.
Yeah.
So
And do you think
you better make me care.
And do you guys think you're doing anybody any favors when you go into fucking barbecues and picnics all weekend and spurging about this shit? You really think anybody wants to hear about this?
To be fair, even people that agree with Mark that on even they were like, dude, shut the fuck up right now.
I'm 4 high noons in. I'm lightheaded from blowing up my kid's inner tube. You know what I mean? I'm ready to eat a hamburger and just kind of zone out on this chair. I don't really want to hear about this shit right now, man. I'm sorry it's happening.
And you know what the fucked up thing is? After I blew it up, I found the foot pump.
As soon as you were done.
Right after.
You know what's even worse? You stepped on the foot pump. Like, literally. And you're like, ah! Fuck.
It's a foot pump! Oh, shit. Virgie has kids. He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Look, everyone knows that's parent rule number one. You don't find the pump you need until you step on it when you don't need it.
Right, later you find it, yeah. After you turn your face blue from blowing into a hoop.
Bro, it's so fucking...
And then they immediately pop it. Immediately pop it.
It's like that was the goal all along, was to pop it. It's fucked up.
They're just waiting there, just doing this. Oh, I can't wait to pop it. I can't wait to get Daddy's breath all over the house after he filled it up.
Yeah, dude, it's like, do we really need everywhere to smell like an alcoholic? It could just be near me.
Bros, I've been finally catching up on the Righteous Gemstones, and I finally got to season 2 when fucking...
Oh, you're that far behind?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got... well, now I'm on season 3, but I was watching season 2, and there's a scene where fucking Danny McBride goes to yell at his dad, and I don't know why, but they're at a party, and he just stops, and he stomps on a balloon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what it was about that. It fucking murdered
Nothing.
me. It's the best time. He was like walking, and he stopped, pop, and he starts walking. I'm like, that did nothing.
It came in my algorithm the other day, but nothing is funnier than that Outback Steakhouse scene with his sister and her husband.
Which one? Were you talking about the one with the professor? And
Yeah, no. When she finds out that she cheated on him.
Oh yeah,
that scene is so good.
I think that's not a coincidence. They're trying to destroy us from within. President Trump talks about the enemy within. This is the enemy within. We see it. There's a crystal knock taking place in our country every day and throughout Europe every day.
You really
Jews are
believe
not
this, huh?
safe in every capital
He is
in the
making
US.
it sound as if people of Jewish faith are being dragged out in. I want to. Again, I'm being careful. I know we're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube, sir.
But what Mark Levin is doing is being very dismissive and being a little bit cavalier about what happened during World War II. He's like literally saying it's like Crystal Knocked, where it was a night where Jewish people were ripped from their homes, had windows smashed, were beaten and fucking violently assaulted in the streets. Doesn't that diminish how serious that was when that was happening, when you compare it to being Jewish in America in 2025?
But how is he going to sell his books?
It's infuriating.
Listen.
You yourself are diminishing how bad what you guys went through was by doing this shit. This is what the left did for fucking 4 years of Trump when they were like, hey, everybody's a Nazi that I don't like, that doesn't want to pay as much taxes as me. And you're like, what? What?
And again, you should see that as a warning mark, because then what happens with that is what happened with calling everybody a Nazi. Then that word means nothing. Like, you undermine the thing you're trying to call importance to. It's like...
Exactly, like the word, I don't know, crystal knocked. That's a pretty...
If you call everyone...
That's a word everyone knows.
If
You go,
say-
Jesus.
If like Merch said, like, if you say everyone that wants low taxes is a fucking Nazi, then you're like, man, Hitler sounds like a cool dude because he just wanted low taxes.
Just wanted to lower taxes.
Yeah, I guess-
And make the trains run on time? Who could do
Whoa.
both? That's
That's
genius.
seriously amazing. I'm glad he retired in South America. And the beaches.
Buenos noches.
There's just something funny of picturing an old Hitler laying
a
on the
fruity
beach.
drink.
Still has a mustache, but it's white. And he's just drinking
sipping
a
on
pina colada in a pineapple.
Yeah. Das is good.
Yeah, I bet you.
Let's feed her
And
up.
by the way, I bet you he found himself an Ava Brown out there too.
Ava Brown.
Yeah.
I don't believe that he committed suicide. I do believe he watched her commit suicide and made
You
sure
first.
she was
You
dead.
first. You first. No, he did the Gus from Breaking Bad. Then he gets on the toilet and he starts throwing up.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
And now they're not safe in our capital. Now, we always are sort of behind Europe in its decline over
You know, a lot of people get shot in D.C., right? Like, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, and I don't generally like to let people stir up a bunch of pity in this country. This one was bad. This wasn't random.
No, this
one was
bull-
bad.
I agree.
This
This is
was
bullshit.
not cool. Like, as soon as this happened, it was like, like you know what you did, buddy.
Here you go. This is what I was. There you go.
We do everything together, yeah?
Yeah.
You got your poison? Okay, 1, 2, 3. You didn't do it!
You
That's so funny.
do it either!
Okay, all right, well, this time we really have to do it. Oh, okay, all right, you ready? Okay. 1, 2...
You want yourself, and you're not going to. You suck. You suck.
You suck.
All right. So you know what I've been doing? You know how Dan Bongino was been posting every day when Biden was president. Like today is whatever day, and Joe Biden's the worst president of the United States. So now I'm going to do this every day. I'm going to put the date. Like today I did. Today's May 27, 2025. And at FBI Dan Bongino has not released the Jeffrey Epstein files.
Good.
And I said, we're going to do that. We're going to do that tactic and see if maybe we get some results.
Man, I've rewatched that interview with him and Cash, and they both literally look terrified.
Nobody believes him.
But they also just look at their body language. They look fucking terrified.
Yeah. But that's what it is. That is not, like we said, people, that the people like might do stuff for money. I don't feel that is a somebody did something for money. That is a somebody did something and they're scared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. Kash Patel's eyes were bugging out of his head
Yep.
like a stress doll being squeezed.
Mm-hmm.
So
So the Joe Biden has. It turns out Joe Biden has metastatic bone cancer. I
saw that.
I feel like an idiot for being shocked because, of course, it's not a democracy. Of course, the system is rigged. It's fake. Because no matter who gets elected, you get the same foreign policy, you get the same economic policy, and the Epstein videos remain secret. So, like, that just shows you that.
I mean, it's kind of reassuring, though, when you think about it. It's like, hey, at least we're going to kick this can down the road another 25 years or so, I guess.
Yeah, somebody else will figure it out.
I don't really care, man. Fucking whatever.
Okay, George.
God, I thought we could all sleep well at night now knowing that Epstein legitimately killed himself, right?
What was that?
Did that just come out?
It's just two guys that I really like. I mean, I love Bongino, but he's a friend of mine. But you weren't convinced by that?
No.
Why?
I mean, I've dug into that, and it's just so spooky what's going on with that, and how nobody. I mean, how do you charge a guy with sex trafficking when there's no end users that have been charged? Who did he?
Because all the people that would charge him are in the government that would charge him.
Traffic to?
Well, that's a great question. I don't know. You got me on that
Completely
one.
unrelated note. Remember when that Virginia chick said that she would never ever commit suicide, and she wasn't sad? She was gonna fight till the end.
No, she's died.
For a married
And she
guy.
killed herself?
Yeah.
And then she
pretty
killed
fucked up that you're doing that, but I mean, it's nothing new under the sun. So why wouldn't you just scream blackmail at the top of your lungs like, I didn't know this is what happened, and just come clean on it?
Why do you think?
Because they're repeat customers.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is, I heard if you went to Epstein Island once, like the second, if you booked your next trip there, you got a huge discount.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of a
just like
good timeshare situation.
Economically speaking, you can't look. Obviously, they're hideous monsters to be in jail forever. But economically speaking, you'd be like, all right, I get it. You know.
Yeah, and then they throw the drink package in for free on top of that.
I know, and you know what? You know the great part? They threw in a free spirit cooking thing, and it was like, okay, we're gonna do that. That's free. That's like free. They usually charge like $1,000. You know?
I mean,
and I don't know. I don't know if you guys know this. Temple filled with table games. Filled with table games, and they gave you credit. Yeah.
Not
dude,
only
house
that,
credit.
they have those sit-down Pac-Man games. You know, the ones that are also like they can put drinks on them. Those are great.
And also they just make it back on the gambling. You know what I
of
mean? They make a
course.
lot back on the gambling, and they make a lot back on the child sex material that you star in that they have footage of.
Right.
They usually
Which
can
is
get
kind of a form of gambling, I guess.
Yeah.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's why you read your waivers, folks.
Yeah. Dr. Snakes in the locals chat goes, you can't argue with those kind of savings. By the way, Qual in the YouTube chat says you get little St. James points. So you can use them like, MGM points.
Don't get the credit card, though. They fuck you on the
No,
points.
they don't. It's
Just
not
get
a
your
good
regular
return.
points.
It's not a good return, yeah. Also, there a 12-year yield means something completely different. That's gross.
Yeah.
That's a disgusting place, and nothing's gonna come of it. No one's ever gonna go to jail.
And definitely don't check out the ticket exchange at the arcade on a fucking empty stomach. Like,
No, don't. They have one of those claw machines that just grabs little Asian babies out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know? It is a little
They're all
claw
bundled
machine.
up like
It just
the
grabs
little
them.
burrito.
I'm just picturing the claw just constantly lifting and then dropping the baby.
Oh, but fucking remember when James O'Keefe caught Pam Bondi talking to her nanny about, like, yeah, we haven't released those files because there's been hours and hours of child sex abuse. And then James O'Keefe contacted her office for a comment before he released it. And then the next day, she knew she was fucking caught. So she went out and she goes, there's thousands of hours of it, because she got caught saying it in public. So she had to cover her ass. We don't, by the way, nobody wants that. I just want the list of the people who did that. Like, you know what I mean? I'll even take your word on it. I just want the list.
None of us want to see the videos.
Yeah, no.
I'll settle for, like he said, just give me a
list.
You watch the videos, you give me a list of names.
Yeah,
I'll be
that's
happy
fine.
with that.
Yeah. Literally, it's like Law and Order SVU 101, you know? Genocide Circus says House of the Dead. House of the Dead is another one for the Crack House movies. Genocide Circus, a VHS recording. Okay, here's one. A VHS recording of Dragon Ball Z Frieza Saga that abruptly ends because they didn't have the licensing rights to the final episode. Very specific. Genocide Circus says, if you went to the island 6 times, Jared Fogle would let you use his personal free Subway card. Oh, yeah. Subway catered Little St. James all the time. It's true. It's true.
and Subway was completely unaware of the child fucking. It was just the CEOs just fuck. God damn it! Why do we keep getting involved in this?
Just thought we were expanding. Thought we were expanding the Bahamas. Bahamians are hungry too, right?
Why do pedophiles keep liking our wet catered subs?
They're so bad. Subway's so bad.
They're so wet.
Subways have the worst. They're so bad.
Dude, it's worse catered.
We
So
want
much
to
worse.
keep you here for just a second. But first, let's check in with the President of the United States. He's speaking over in Morristown.
Something to do, not directly, but indirectly, something to do with the bill. The one big, beautiful bill, and it is a big, beautiful bill. And so I think the Senate is going to get there. I hope they're going to get there. I think they're going to have changes. Some will be minor and some will be, fairly significant. But we've been working with the House all the way up. They've been working together. And the Speaker has been working with the leader of the Senate. And, they've done a great job. John Thune and Mike Johnson have done.
They're doing the worst job. They suck. They're so bad.
Not a great job.
So Doge went in there and found all these things. We've done nothing to cut any of it, by the way. Nobody. No, it just sits there. Just sitting there. No one's going to do anything.
We made a list of things.
Mm-hmm. But nobody did anything with those lists of things, and everything is still kind of running as business as usual, basically.
Done a fantastic job. They've been working together all the way up. So hopefully that'll be fine.
But Dan Bongino tweeted out from his FBI account that they're going to be looking at that pipe bombing thing during the, remember during January 6th that they dropped, there was a pipe bomb that nobody knows they dropped it off. And of course, I'll answer it for you. Turns out it was a mistake and everything's fine. Don't even ask any questions.
Not a big deal.
Yeah, everything's fine. It's fine. Nobody believes you guys.
You see the other thing they're going to be looking into now?
Oh, what's that?
The Biden Coke shit.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're reopening the fucking that, which is like cool. So like nobody's gonna go to jail for nothing that happened. Cool, awesome.
Yeah, no.
Yay!
Here I got it.
The
I
FBI
hate
is
our
now
government
looking into
so
a
much.
number of cases related to potential public corruption. Dan Bongino.
Okay, but why are you dressed like my mom in the 80s? I'm
She
really
is very
wow.
the hair too. Everything.
Everything. Like that's late 80s,
Very
early 90s.
dolled up in the
late
80s.
early 90s.
Very dolled up in the late 80s.
Bro, those shoulder pads are
Gotta go.
redonkulous.
You look like a fucking a defensive tackle for the Steelers.
Yeah, seriously.
Or the Vikings.
Or you're going to that fucking space party in the Fifth Element. Like,
Right.
why do you dress like that?
Bongino, the FBI's number 2 official, making the announcement
And she's pretty, by the way. I want to be clear. She's very pretty. But what are you doing?
on X, writing that the agency is either reopening or shifting
She looks like she
resources-
would be on the TV in the background of a RoboCop movie.
No, she would be in the 80s cafe and Back to the Future, too.
corruption.
Oh, yeah, there
Dan
you-
Bongino, the FBI's number 2 official, making the announcement on X, writing that the agency is either
She looks like I'm looking at an overexposed photograph.
Yeah.
Yes.
is either reopening or shifting resources towards these cases. The National News Desk, Jeff Harris joining us. So Bongino also sharing details about the cases the agency is circling. Which ones are they reopening first?
In his post on X this morning, Bongino revealing the 3 cases the agency will start with. They include the D.C. pipe bombing investigation, cocaine discovery during the Biden administration, and also the leak of the Supreme Court Dobbs case.
Monday morning on X, FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino announcing the agency will begin looking at cases of what they call potential public corruption. We made the decision to either reopen or push additional resources and investigative attention to these cases. Bongino sharing which cases.
Wow, they pulled like the oldest B footage of Bongino.
Yeah, what is this? This is
We'll be looking
Obama
at
era.
first, the D.C. pipe bombing investigation from 2021, cocaine discovery during the Biden administration, and the leak of the Supreme Court Dobbs case. Investigations political analyst Madeline Somerville believes could help the agency win back American confidence.
No, you're not doing. No. Release the things that matter to us.
The stuff you promised. You promised.
Shit about this big, beautiful bill. I don't give a shit about fucking terrorists either. I mean, you know that they're still like giving like the COVID vaccine to babies, right? Is that something we're just going to keep doing forever?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh, you thought that was going to stop.
No, I didn't actually think that.
We got rid of the red dye, though.
Yeah.
So now the fucking...
Cool.
Now the strawberry shake it in and out just looks like a vanilla shake.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'll
now my
still drink
Kool-Aid
it,
doesn't
but-
make my tongue tingle. Fucking assholes.
Yeah, seriously.
Look, I don't want to have Captain Crunch Oops All Berries unless my poop is green.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the experience.
No, not Captain Crunch. Oops, all berries is just actually freeze-dried berries.
Oh no, that sounds horrible.
Terrible.
Like trail mix.
Yeah, like trail
the
mix berries.
dry
Yeah,
trail mix.
exactly,
Fuck
yeah.
like pieces of peach and apricot that were like fucking put in a dehydrator. Chewy.
So it was Memorial Day on Monday, obviously. Black Mayor had did a Happy Africa Day video on Monday.
Hello, I am Mayor Brandon Johnson, and I am proud to join you in recognizing and celebrating Africa Day.
Which is crazy that he would put a failed which is crazy that he would put a failed African nation's flag behind him.
The continent of Africa is made up of 1.2 billion people with diverse countries,
Yeah,
full
what kind of
rich traditions,
cultures? What kind of technological breakthroughs?
The African diaspora can be found.
Yeah,
in
Wakanda
cities
technological
and
breakthrough.
countries around the globe.
Hey, can you have one of the interns pull up a couple pictures of that beautiful infrastructure?
Yeah, again they'll just pull up a
Show me a fucking helicopter with a fucking the rotor is made out of hockey sticks.
Pull up a pull up a picture of your beautiful infrastructure. It's just Nicki Minaj's ass.
Contributions to the growth.
You guys
and
remember that
fabric
time
of
that charity and that guy wrote the story about building a school in Africa, like Ghana or some shit, and then he came back a year later, and all of the Africans had stolen the school. You guys remember that shit? They
No.
stole
It's gone now.
They stole the school. Like they took the brick. They literally stole the bricks and shit. Like everything.
Nice.
It was just a slab when the guy came back. Hold on, I'll find it.
Well, I think my thing is I think my thing is dropping right now.
Uh-oh.
Because I think I just hit my cap on my fucking hotspot. Ah, shit. That's not fun. Let's see if my my Starlink is here. Maybe that can make that work. Let's see.
I'll change the overlay in 2 seconds. I'm just
I'm on.
getting it up there. You know what I mean?
Because if it is, I don't know how
Is it
long it's
working?
gonna.
Okay,
Nope. Yeah, you're in there, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to stop streaming from here, and now you should be the main one. Still Let's see, not in a here. second, you should Fuck be anyway. me. Let's see. All right. Well, I mean, at this point, I would just say we should be we should just keep just doing the show, and I'm gonna figure this out. Which one's the one? This one needs to be kick. Delete ingress. Hold on, guys. I think I got this. Give me a second. Okay, there you go. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, can you guys hear us? People in the chat hear us. Is there audio coming through from Rumble, Virgie? Can you check? I think it should be. Audio. Okay. Boom. There we go. All right. Let's keep going. Yeah. Hey, this might work. Let's keep going. You guys can see us? Okay. Woo! Thank you, Pessy, by the way. That was Pessy for telling me about the double ingress thing, so we didn't have to cut the feed.
Oh, yeah, nice. That was smart.
Dude, you know what's
It looks okay. It looks okay, too. I'm looking at it. It's not bad.
I've gotten so, like, angry at Rumble and how bad it runs that I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to figure out how to fix these things, make it easier for the people around me, too, and then just move on. Fucking Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I can see you. Yay.
All right. Do you guys hear us okay? Can hear you, but Royce what? Can hear you, but Royce sounds gayer. Oh, I read that like it was real.
That can't be helped.
I read that like it was real. I'm such an asshole. You guys are dicks. All right. Did you see Jordan Peterson get absolutely demolished by an 18-year-old atheist?
How did anyone with the internet not see this?
Yeah. Audio. What does this say? Audio sounds like you are pinned down behind enemy lines. Well, that would be Virgie's job, not mine anymore. Hey man, I just a talent right now. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Here you go.
Why is that relevant? Because you go to a Catholic church, don't you? Or you've attended recently. You're interested in Catholicism, aren't you? Sure. All right. Are you familiar with their doctrines? Somewhat. Okay. You're familiar. Doctrines are very how do they regard Mary? Why are you asking me that? Because you're a Christian. You say that. I haven't claimed that.
Then what are you?
There's some lost context here. So Jordan Peterson was doing this thing with Jubilee Media called a Christian Debates 20 Atheists or whatever. And he was supposed to be the Christian.
They changed the name of it afterwards. Did you see that?
Well, what is this? Is this Christians versus atheists? I don't know. You don't know where you are right now.
To you if you're a smart ass.
Oh, either you're a Christian or you're not. Which one is it?
I could be either of them, but I don't have to tell you.
Then what?
Then what are you doing?
Why are we? What conversation are we having?
Because I saw an opportunity for bloody clout, and if they're paying me a lot of money to be here, and pills cost money.
Bloody pills.
You don't have to tell me. I was under the impression I was invited to talk to a Christian. Am I not talking to a Christian?
No, you were invited to.
I think everyone should look at the title of the YouTube channel. You're probably in the wrong YouTube video.
You're really quite something. You are.
Aren't I? But
you really are a little.
Right, you're not a Christian.
Okay, I'm done with him.
Oh.
Bro, this kid beat your ass, and I don't even like him. And he beat your ass at the debate. He fucking killed you on that. Again, he talks about all these things, but he won't commit to anything. He won't commit to anything. Then what are you?
Dude, he constantly talks about Carl Jung and shit, and Carl Jung this and Carl Jung that, and constantly harps on like Christian themes and shit. But then like he takes all the Christianity out of all of those things. It's just fucking heathen shit, dude. He's fucking I hate Peterson. I fucking.
Oh yeah, he's the worst.
Robertson, the star of Duck Dynasty, has died. The show followed Robertson's family for 11 seasons from 2012 to 2017 as they ran his duck commander hunting business in Louisiana. It produced several spin-offs with a revival series expected to premiere this summer. Robertson's family revealed in December he was suffering from Alzheimer's disease.
That's sad. I mean, he seemed like a nice
sad,
dude.
but honestly, if it went from like, oh man, we just figured out he has Alzheimer's to like dead, I feel like that's... Right. Like, I mean, if you have Alzheimer's, let's say you're 78 and they figure out you have Alzheimer's. Do you really want to hang out till like 89?
No.
And get work? You know what I mean? So, can I just say something? I didn't know this about this guy. Alex Stein told me about this weekend. Do you know that this guy was a fucking stud football player?
Yeah.
He was almost in the NFL.
Yeah.
He was Terry Bradshaw was his backup quarterback in fucking at Louisiana Tech. That's fucking insane. And then apparently, literally, the only reason Terry Bradshaw's a Hall of Famer is because Phil Robertson was like, yeah, I'm bored with football. I want to go back to my Ducks. I swear to God. Like,
yeah, a lot of people in the chat are saying he was a star. Like, he was a star. Like, he was...
He legitimately was like, I like the Ducks. Like, I don't know why. That's just one of the most alpha Chad things to be like, yeah, I mean... Sure, I could be in the NFL and get my dick sucked the rest of my life, but I really like the Ducks.
And he ended up making more money in the end for his family doing this shit without having a CTE, you know?
No, I mean, it's just funny that, you know, he could be one of these, like, guys, like, on NFL commentary, but like you said, he still made $1 gajillion and just spent his days sitting on a fucking rocking chair going, oh, I like my Ducks.
He seemed like a cool dude, man.
Like I said, I got respect for anybody that's like, you could do this and be a big star, and you're like, nah, you know what, man?
I'm good.
I like birds. I like chilling out in the swamp. I'm going home.
Hey, come look at these fucking ducks.
Come look at ducks.
David P says, can you unblock the David P account on Rumble, please? You're not. David P, we've been through this. You are not blocked on Rumble. I'll check again after the show, but as of right now, you don't look blocked on Rumble. But yeah, F in the chat for him, man. That was.
Imagine if Tony Soprano quit the mafia because he just loved the Ducks.
Memorials are expected all weekend long to honor Floyd's life 5 years after an officer kneeled on his neck for nearly 9
Damn, dude, props, man. I only did 31 days, man. You did 5 years.
Yeah.
Bravo, man.
Yeah.
Starting one of the largest protest movements in American history.
Was it a protest movement? Because I distinctly remember not having an AutoZone the next day.
Now, 5 years later,
people are Floyd right now.
And I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what beef these black people had with brake pads. But, like, why the AutoZone of all stores?
Ex-officer Derek Chauvin has been convicted.
We're going to honor George Floyd's 5 years by projecting the scene he did on the Habib show on the side of a building.
That would be hilarious, bro. They make a hologram reenactment of it.
Sentenced in prison. And while there have been attempts at police reform just this week, The Justice Department rolled back some of those efforts. I want to bring in CNN anchor and senior national correspondent Sarah Seidner, who joins us now from Minneapolis.
So can I just say something? So this cup food, like this place now, is just a mob scene.
It's a memorial to a dead guy.
That's what I mean. The whole block is this now? Look behind her.
And it's just so gross. Like, it's so fucking gross. But by the way, I wanted to point something out. Look behind her to the left. I want you to look at that potting thing. It's a trans flag with a Black Lives Matter fist on it.
Yes.
Okay.
I just wanted to point out too that for the
hey, black people, you gay now.
For our Florida people,
I guess.
For the Florida people out there that don't understand what the equivalent of this is, this would be like if we had a huge memorial like this outside of a racetrack in like Bradenton, Florida, where some black guy got shot. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I would understand putting a little teddy bear and flowers in front of the hood store, but like, we can't take up the whole fucking street here. You know what I mean? We got shit. We're building condos.
Yeah.
And Sarah, you helped lead CNN's coverage from Minneapolis after the killing of George.
Ma'am, why are you dressed like she's not a Jedi yet?
No, she's a Padawan.
Okay.
She's like a Padawan.
Yeah.
Yo, she's dressed like the fucking super from fucking the Jeffersons, dog. She looks like she's about to bitch at JJ for fucking with the elevator.
Wearing a bathrobe with a karate gi tying it together.
It's square. What is it like?
Look, they're playing "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough." This song in this situation is about air.
It's much more peaceful. It is much more quiet. But actually, this square, throughout the protests around
Now you're laughing about this, but this is the song he was banana dancing to.
the world and across Minneapolis, was mainly a place that was peaceful, where people came to remember.
You know why forget this. I don't even want to hear this anymore because I know somebody else is going to tell me better.
If I'm Cup Foods,
What we
right?
need to do first.
Like, I'm building a George Floyd gift shop, right? Like, whether it's in bad taste or not. I mean, you're 100% of your audience that you're trying to sell like George Floyd bobbleheads to are the ones coming to Cup Foods on part of that fucking. You know what I mean? They're coming here on a pilgrimage.
First is talk about what this Sunday entails, what it marks. It marks the 5-year anniversary since George Floyd was murdered.
This is a day of reverence, which is why I dressed like this. Wait, what? I feel like he showed up dressed like this, and they told him, you know, it's the 5-year anniversary of George Floyd, and he was like, ah, fuck.
You saw they pulled up the old Jen Crenshaw tweet about him saying R.I.P. George Floyd.
You should still be here, brother.
If you remember, George Floyd, an unarmed black man, was killed by a white police officer.
Why does his race matter?
And I'm pretty sure he had arms, Steven.
Yo, you don't want me to be racist, but you made this guy's lips so big. Like, look at the George Floyd thing.
It looks like Thanos.
Dude, come on.
Soda.
No, Royce, let's be real here. God made his lips big.
That's true.
You can't not draw George Floyd without being feeling racist.
I believe that's called being boot-lipped.
Would eventually be found guilty on charges of murder and manslaughter and sentenced to more than 20 years in prison.
Could you imagine, like, these people that have, like, they've held up George Floyd like he's this, like, great sacrifice. He's this symbol. He's, like, he's a saint. I mean, it's literally the meme is, like, St. George Floyd. You guys remember 9/11? People literally had to jump out of
never
buildings.
forget it.
Like, people had to jump out of those buildings. And we don't have one mural for those people.
I have to point out.
I feel like for like a little while when you're falling, it's probably fun. You probably go wee, and then you're gonna die.
I guess.
I think anybody
Daylight
jumped and
today.
then thought about doing a flip too late. like,
You're right.
Oh,
You're like,
damn it.
You're on your way down. You're like, ah, man, I could have done the coolest thing.
Damn it. Can you go back to the mural right quick, Papa? I want to point something out.
No, I can't. I can't because it reminds me of that tragedy.
It says I can breathe now. It says I can breathe now.
Oh God, I didn't see that. Oh no.
Well, heaven does have the freshest air, Virgie. He's in where he is.
He's in heaven.
If I
Yes,
ask
heaven.
ChatGPT to generate this image for me, it would
You
put
would
me
go
on
to
a
jail.
Yeah, dude.
You would, in the UK, you would go to jail for doing it, just for asking it to do it.
I think that on a day like today, a subject that
Yeah, way to dress up, like Mark said. Way to dress up for a day like today.
I will bet you cash money he had no fucking clue what the topic was today. He came in and they went, it's George Floyd Day, right? And he went, oh man.
Boy.
Yeah, well, I'm still not changing.
Somebody said he's breathing sulfur.
it needs to be broached is not about George Floyd specifically, because we know he was murdered. Anytime an officer keeps his knee on an individual's neck for more than 9 minutes, that's murder.
He wasn't on his neck. It was on the whatever.
Yeah, we know. No, he knows that. He knows that. But he's retarded. You have to remember something about Stephen A. Smith. He's really stupid. Like, he actually believes people want him to run for president. He really thinks that. Like, he thinks that's a real thing, and everyone's not just gaslighting him because we think it's funny.
So when a cop does it, it's murder, right? But when Islam Makhachev does it, it's just a title defense.
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
We're not debating that, no matter how much.
The problem is when I pay a lady of the night to kneel on my neck while I pleasure myself, we usually have a safe word like pineapple.
JJ Lynn gave $2 and says the Pac-Man machine you're talking about are called the Pac-Man cocktail tables, and they're sweet. Oh, do you have one? Those are awesome. Genocide Circus, Brandon. Yeah.
JJ's family runs like arcade fucking machine repair business and shit. So that dude has literally fucking everything.
Genocide Circus, give me one. Genocide Circus says Brandon Johnson should do Africa Day on National Fast Food Day since McDonald's is pulling out of Chicago. It'll be a free day. And camera Chris sent a video. I'll pull that during the break. Genocide Circus, Popeye missed out on doing a George Floyd challenge where you got to finish a dozen biscuits with no drink. Pretty funny. Guys, if you enjoy this show and want to help pay for our Starlink so we can keep doing it, revengeofthesys.locals.com or patreon.com/we're not sorry. For just $7 a month, you're going to get Wednesday show. You're going to get our movie riffs. Every month we're doing a movie riff. We're doing a movie riff, the Y2K movie riff. This Friday, next month, we're doing boat trip movie riffs. But every Wednesday and half of Friday show are exclusively on Patreon. Guys, we are going to go to break. We will be right back. Don't go nowhere. Bye. Or don't, not bye. I'll be right back. Don't leave, is what I mean.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's great.
Thank you. Thank you. Is it cute?
Yeah, so cute.
Send it to me.
Me too. Yeah, okay. Sending now. Okay. Look what I just posted. Brunch with these two dum-dums.
Oh my gosh, so good. Is this good? I said Sunday fun day with these idiots.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. so cute.
Okay, so cute. Look what I just posted. Eating crap with these sacks of shit. If they died tomorrow, no one would shed a tear. So cute.
Wait, what the hell?
You called me a dum-dum and she called me an idiot, so.
Yeah, when you post a pic of yourself where you look really cute, then you have to say something a little self-deprecating so it doesn't look like you're just bragging.
Oh, okay. Got it. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, this is good. Okay. Slapping down some pig shit with these fat fucks, and I'm the fattest of them all. If I died tomorrow, no one would shed a tear. Load my freaking lard carcass into the mud. No coffin, please. Just wet, wet mud. Bay.
Jesus, Brenda.
You called me a dum-dum.
Right, it's like a term of endearment.
Okay. All right. I got ya.
Okay.
Gulping down some pig dicks with these bags of meat. Sunday fun day with these pig dicks. Hope nobody gulps us.
So, are we the pig dicks or the bags of meat?
Okay, let me try another one. Slurping down fish piss with these wet chodes. Total tuna cans. Put a bullet in their fucking brains and leave their wet bodies on the side of the road. Boo caught me sleeping.
You're not sleeping.
Okay, let me try another one.
Okay.
Sitting here with two bona fide pieces of hog shit.
Basically like the same thing.
They're mad because I won best hog at the hog shit snarfing contest. But I'm not mad because we're all loads of beef sitting on the side of a highway getting our butts sucked by flies. I tagged you both in that.
Why?
Why are you guys bullying me?
Second hour. ROTC Tuesday show feels like a Monday show. Starling is still not here, but it's on its way. We kind of rigged this a little bit, but we got it working, sort of.
We like something rigged it.
Mm-hmm. Gypsy rigged it. We gypsy rigged it. We're allowed to say that, I think.
And if we're not, we're sorry.
Yeah. Well, we're not. Is everything working okay on your end, Virgie? We good? Okay. Good.
Good talk.
Good talk. No, I'm looking at studio. It's okay. All right.
What is this?
Boston.
Be down, fascist. Fucking.
We're all Democrats.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
By the way, all Democrats are yelling out.
I love that these people have had so many years to like come up with ways to articulate their thoughts, and they're still just like, yeah, you fuck, fascist, jerk. They just yell right up. They're so broken.
These are women holding sign that says, "We remember when women were adult human females." That's who she's yelling at.
Be down, fascist. Fucking.
She's average-looking Boston woman, by the way. Average-looking Boston woman.
We're all Democrats.
I don't give a fuck
We're all Democrats.
who you are. The fact that you feel this way
I do. Mm-hmm. I do.
makes you completely immoral.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry. You're wearing a Transformers shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Intolerant of anybody. I don't care if you have a.
I don't care, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here's the thing. For everything that you're trying, like everything you're trying to do, I need to care. And I don't.
Fucking master's degree. I don't care if you feel like you're tall and proud.
Okay, but again, like he said, I also don't get it.
No,
so why are you yelling?
Yeah,
I'm not yelling.
Fuck yourselves. This is,
Okay.
This is absolutely fucking disgusting. I
That sounds good.
can't believe you, and you can take your fucking.
I hear that.
Matter flag with you.
Babe, your Transformer shirt is hilarious.
Thanks. Nobody
Yeah,
else.
go leave with your girlfriend.
The fucking.
Bye.
Outside,
Nobody cares. Yeah, right.
Go leave with your embarrassed girlfriend.
Yeah, your girlfriend's embarrassed.
Everybody look away when it fucking matters, right? Everybody look the fuck away.
No one's looking away. Everyone's looking at you, filming you, and laughing.
What happened? What happened to women, huh?
Oh, my Hampton, right?
Some of them think they're men.
Yeah.
Doesn't help.
The problem is it's all women here, so nobody's just like, there should have just been a dude to be like, shut up.
You're right. To everybody. Everybody
fuck
involved.
up.
All of you. Shut up.
Bye.
all over your chest. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Keep fucking telling yourself.
Oh, here comes the guy that might yell, shut up. Hold on.
No, right? Fucking nobody, right? Nobody has a fucking problem with this.
Yeah, this guy's just like.
This guy's like, not really.
They're just changing my oil down the street right now. I was just walking around looking for somewhere to grab a beer.
Look, I was before a bar. I don't.
I'm the only fucking one.
This guy walks up and goes, "Hey, I'm not from Rotten Church. I know it's touristy. Where's Cheers?
Where's the good pizza place?
Yeah,
because I know you guys got like 3 of them down here.
Don't worry, you'll be all over the internet.
And she was.
This guy's like, and so will I.
Hell yeah. He's like, but I'm the cool guy. This is really. I'm gonna put this on my Tinder profile. Let's look at more cool people.
Happening tonight, a group of evangelicals and conservatives say they are planning a rally on the steps of Seattle City Hall, and they are demanding an apology from Mayor Bruce Harrell and the city council for their
I'm sure
response.
you'll get it.
I'm sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, you're no problem.
Apology from Mayor Bruce Harrell and the city council for their response. This video from Seattle Gay News shows.
From what?
Seattle Gay News. Well, you're not.
That's just Seattle news.
You don't get all your stuff from Seattle Gay News?
No, I get it from Fraser Crane, and obviously the best talk show host in Seattle.
Was it based in Seattle?
Yeah, of course. Tossed salad and scrambled eggs, and then like the Fraser logo was to do with that's the intro, and then the Fraser logo had the Space Needle. I don't know. No one knows.
All right,
what it means.
now I am remembering the Space Needle, so I probably should have put that. But what is
you don't remember? Okay,
It was Seattle, UK.
Is that like a Seattle delicacy?
Okay, hold on. I will Fraser intro.
Please don't. Why are you
gonna listen?
Merce, it's about a British guy in Seattle.
He's not British. He's from Boston.
I always did think he was British, though.
Aha!
I do not help.
And
Hell
why-
yeah,
Merce!
Why does
not help Bessie?
But why does this like working class Irish guy have these 2 sons with like transcontinental accents, like they're fucking Howard Hughes?
The mother. There's the mother, if I remember correctly.
Two kids that sound like Mr. House from fucking New Vegas.
Hey baby, I hear the blues are calling. Tossed salads and scrambled eggs.
That's the intro.
Quite stylish. And maybe I seem a bit confused.
So like in the 90s, right, and the 80s, right?
Hell yeah.
They just needed an established star and hacky jokes and a laugh track.
Yeah.
They just threw that out there, and that was a fucking smash hit for 10 years.
Remember how snobby his brother Niles was?
Yes, I remember Niles.
Niles is snobby. And then it's like Irish, like housekeeper.
But that's why I never understood. I'm like, how did both sons end up like, Father, hello, just good day?
Maybe.
It's okay, Pessy. I thought they were British too. I was like,
Hell
what's
yeah.
this British guy doing with this like Irish dad?
He was from. He was a spinoff of Cheers. He was from Boston.
Well, I mean,
feel
yeah, but
seen.
by way of maybe England. I mean, but think about it. Boston's even closer to England.
Yes.
Spill the tea, Boston.
So some people, this guy tweeted out, everyone has black fatigue, but I also have Bert fatigue.
Oh God, did you see the clip from Raw?
No, give me the clip from Raw. I don't have it. So so Bert Kreischer's now fatter than Post Malone. Not Post Malone, then Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll featuring Smelly Roll.
Oh, I fucking hate Bert Kreischer so much.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it now, but yeah, he was at Raw with Tom Segura, and like Waka Flocka was standing behind them.
So this video's up here because that's the comment on the video is white people have an unspoken language because of black fatigue.
Yeah, I saw this, but I couldn't understand what the white guy was saying.
That way. You're not talking to me. That way. You can shut the fuck up, talk to my niece.
I couldn't understand what he was saying. Atlay?
I guess. I would have just said Spirit Airlines customer. Gamma Catch, Frasier has an anti-gun episode in season 2 where Niles and Frasier get robbed and go get a gun and the dad giving a long monologue how civilians should have known guns. I think there's 3 anti-gun episodes. Yeah.
I believe it.
TV's gay.
It was liberal horse shit.
Remember the episode of Fresh Prince where Carlton went and got a gun? Remember that one?
Yeah, because what? Because the other guys at their Beverly Hills private school were roughing them up?
Yeah. So I remember this, and I'm sure this is like the Fisherman's Wharf over in San Francisco was really cool. That was like, the place where all the really nice restaurants and the fish market, and it was bustling. Somebody went and go to a tour of the Fisherman's Wharf today. You want to see how it is?
Mm-hmm.
This was the main entrance here for Liotos. No more. Over 100.
This restaurant was there since 1925. 1925, dude, 100 years.
100 years ago they opened in 1925. Not anymore.
It's fucking sad.
This was another entrance here. This is where they will have the outside section. Boil the crab and sell crab.
Yeah, I remember this.
All abandoned.
There's some more.
Dude. Terrible conditions out here. Even in a hot tourist spot, or what used to be a hot tourist spot. They have to clean the graffiti daily in these places.
That guy drew a penis.
There's a Ferris wheel in the background. This place definitely open. But Aliotos is way gone.
Damn, dude, it's so sad. Like
everybody's coming here now because you can just go to the beach. You can get good seafood. You don't get shot.
Go to Hogan's Beach House, get a beer, hang out.
See, like you go on vacation to some of these other spots, San Francisco, San Diego, New York, and you're gonna possibly just get your head smashed in with a brick, even if you're minding your own business. Whereas in Florida, you can come here, and if you mind your own fucking business. All right, the odds are never zero that you're going to get your head smashed in with a brick even here.
It could happen.
But it's much lower. Florida, come here, spend money, mind your fucking business.
If you do that, that's what you got to do.
You'll be fine. Are you going to get ripped off maybe on a little bit of weed?
Yeah.
Or, it's not going to be 100% good times. You know what I mean? But you'll leave here in one piece.
The city didn't have their back. And let them go.
That's what I would do. If I could start an illegal underground side business, I would sell weed to parents that come to Disney. If you could actually have like a black book of just like high-end clients that were only coming to, how many lawyers and doctors you think when they're bringing their kids to Disney, if they had a guy locked in and they didn't have to go to the hood and they're like, I'm only here for like a week, my wife's going to find out, I just want a couple of joints, I'll pay anything.
You should see
money
near Disney. There is there's like right where from Disney to like other stores. There's a smoke shop open 24 hours a day, which is weird, but not.
I bet that's right on the Lake County side or something.
So they
Oak wouldn't put up with that.
So no, it's not by Disney, so it's Osceola.
Oh, okay,
so,
yeah.
So they don't give a shit. So they have, and you go, and they have everything. Like they have the THCA flower, but I bought some gummies there once because I was like, buy some gummies, and I went there and he goes, and they go, THC, and he gave me, I smelled it. I'm like, holy shit. I go, dude. He goes, dude, I didn't get people. This will get you high. He goes, it's just stupid. Look, and then go, honestly, it smelled good, and people go there all the time.
I believe
it. And you see people like will pull up in vans with empty baby seats.
Yeah,
run inside.
That's awesome. No, but I'm talking about. I would want to start one where they you get you get a huge network of people that are successful people that don't want to get in trouble, that are here all the time, and you just build up this clientele the way they just call you when they're in town and be like, look, I just need a little bit, and those people will pay you like $100 for an eighth of good weed because they're hiding it from their families and shit. But yeah, having a smoke shop 24, you guys don't understand. There is like, Disney is bordered by 2 counties that do fucking anything.
Parents. Obviously, you don't be walking around smelling like weed with your kids. Recommendation:
vape.
Take edibles. Take some gummies, dude. Take some gummies. Fucking chill out. I'm telling you.
A vape if you insist on feeling it.
Oh yeah. Oh, you take a vape.
But if you want 100% of just getting away with it, gummies.
Take a gummy. Go walk around. You'll feel great.
Do you guys want a neat little chemistry lesson? about THCA. This is fun. So THCA can be converted into THC with a simple little method. It's called heating it up.
What?
So
I know that's the workaround in
when you heat up THCA past 200 degrees Fahrenheit, it just turns into THC.
Well,
This guy's making sheriff's deputies hate him with this one simple
with
trick.
one simple trick, yeah. Okay, guys.
And you know what's funny? It's the funny thing about THCA. It's like cops know what it is too, but it just goes to show you that cops just want their pensions and they just follow orders. If you just legalize weed, then cops are like, yeah, we don't care. Like, we don't, whatever.
They don't care now in like Tampa, or Miami.
Well, I
They don't
know,
give
but
a
it's just like
fuck.
even in smaller areas, if you just even with the THCA, once it's legal, they're like, we're not really, I don't know, fucking whatever. Hey, what's up, tits? What's up, sexy
Hey
tits?
everyone, we're Plus Size Perk Hoppers, and this is our Hollywood Studios outfit of the day. I'm Disneybounding as Miss Piggy from the Muppet Vision 3D show.
Interesting choice.
She's Disneybounding, dude.
As Miss Piggy, which is a great choice.
Yeah.
My dress is from Amazon. My sneakers are Hoka. My hat is from Amazon.
My ankles are from Oreo.
My little pig ears are from
Eating to those Oreos.
Amazon.
My arteries are clogged.
Mostly walking around. Yes, this is the one.
All of my fake pearl jewelry is also from Amazon. And I think that's it.
Great, now I have AIDS.
I think this entire outfit is from Amazon, honestly. They have the Fozzie Bear.
Oh, it's Kyle Gass.
It does look like Kyle Gass.
Kyle Gass.
Sneakers are Skechers.
Look at the bad blood flow in her fat legs.
By the way, you see that hat with the stupid ears and the tiny little hat? Like, if I were dating a fucking smoking hot chick and she was wearing that, I would be like, please take that.
I would wear that.
Please
I would wear that next. You know, Mersh, if we went somewhere Mersh knows, I would wear that and walk around with him all day.
Like, I could be dating a literal 10, and if she had that hat on, I'd be like,
She'd be
I
a
don't,
12.
I don't want to be seen with you right now. Like, that's how bad that hat is.
Somebody doesn't like Fozzie Bear because he's Jewish.
I made this.
Today, I'm bounding as Fozzie Bear, the funny Hebraic Muppet.
Hebraic.
From Amazon. Waka Waka. I'm Fozzie Bear.
More like yucca yucca. Oh, Mersh?
Donna, no.
Mersh?
No and no.
Mersh?
What the fuck is that?
That's double. That's
They're
gross.
called black women, Virgie. They're beautiful.
Yeah, no. These look like, you know what these look like? Fucking Glades County black chicks. That's a reference just for Floridians.
These are black size toll jumpers.
I'm Fozzie Bear.
These are the kind of black chicks that tell you they live in Palm Beach County, but you don't. They live in Glades County.
How close are you to the lake?
You don't live in Okeechobee. You live in Pahokee. It's a totally different town.
My shirt is from Shein. Shorts are from Fashion Nova. Shoes are Shein.
Shine.
But you found like autistic hood rats?
They exist.
My name is Chrisley. My shirt is from...
I think I stole
Small
it.
shop, I'm sorry. I got this from Amazon, and my shoes are from Converse.
They're Converse.
I got this off of secondhand on eBay like eons ago.
And then these I got in a gift shop. Well, what happened was I stole them, and on the way out they confronted me, and then I screamed at them and said that I wore this into the store, and then I started accusing everybody of racism, and then they just let me keep.
They let me keep them because they said it was less trouble just letting me leave. I'm not allowed back, but I got ears, and I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, see, it turns out that them Puerto Ricans that work in the store where every item is $3 and just Disney overstock, they don't really fight for that shit.
Give a shit. Wow, she is getting big.
Bro, she's not even a Muppets fan. She just bought that shirt because it says pizza.
I bought it Disney. My shirt is from Etsy. My skirt is Hoplex with no hole today.
Yeah.
And my sandals are Tevas. My shirt is from...
Whoa, she's...
Ma'am! You're gonna die. Look, okay, guys. I have a fun surprise for you at the end of this.
My shorts are from Torrid. My necklace is
My shirt's from I Gave Up. My shorts are from I Gave Up. Everything is I Gave Up.
Leave me on the hat.
My name's Brittany. My glasses.
Where are they getting all these black floppers now?
East Orlando.
they went to Pine Hills to make some friends.
There's two options. If they went east, it was from East Orlando. If they went west, Nebraska Avenue. I can tell you where they came from.
All right, look, I can get y'all some weed, but see, I'm trying to get my TikTok going, so you need to take me on one of your videos.
That's fair.
Trade.
Amazon. My shirt's from Etsy and
My Etsy's.
it's from Period Disney.
I'm Disneybounding as
Disgusting. I'm Disneybounding as disgusting.
Gonzo, and my overalls are from Amazon. My shirt is from Amazon. My ears are from Stephanie in Shop Disney.
Her gunt is getting wild.
And my shoes are Hoka's. And I'm not a minion. I'm Gonzo.
You're shaped like a fucking fucking rejected clay fighter character.
Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, we know you're not a minion. Minions are cute and small. Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, you look like
you're a munion.
Hey, Lois.
They are annoying though, so it could be.
Yeah.
It's like the time I was a minion, Lois. It's like the time I was a minion.
It's like the time I was a trans minion.
I'm Bree.
Wow, Bree. You are dark.
My name is Peter, and these ears I stole from one of these colored girls.
From a
Mersh?
No.
friends. Shirt is from
Jeez, man, Mersh's standards are really high lately.
Yeah, they're really, really high.
and the bag is from Groundfly.
Shirt is from Torrid.
Shit, it's from Toy.
Answer from Amazon. I'd love to show you my shoes. They're also from Amazon. My sandals.
These kids keep reading in the comments to show my feet. I don't know what that means.
So I don't mind showing them because they just got a pedicure.
I got nothing else.
Hi, I'm Paul, and I'm bounding as Mr. Hooper on vacation.
Hi, I'm Paul, and I'm fucking paying for everything, and I hate my life.
You're 100% right. Hi, I'm Paul, and I'm the funding all these fatzos here.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Paul, and I could have had a boat.
Yeah. I also could have had a son, but here we are. I'm at Disney in front of, I guess, the fucking Muppets.
Hi, I'm Paul. I didn't spend much time in the home when Stephanie was growing up, very obviously.
Okay, I'm gonna bet you $1 billion that that's a Tommy Bahama shirt.
Retired stormtrooper, I don't know.
No. Tell me your.
Talk about the trip, old man.
Maybe a retired stormtrooper, I don't know.
He didn't even say.
He doesn't want to be there.
The bag is from Torrid. Answer.
Yeah, now it's great because now I get to buy a whole dinner later for these colored girls I just met.
That's great. Yeah,
I don't even know.
I don't know much fried chicken costs around here.
Hey, I'm Paul, and I'm wearing clothes because we're at Disney and there's kids.
Paul making little snide comments about the black girls.
I think I like Paul. I honestly think I like Paul.
But he's never really raised, but he just keeps saying, like, yeah, like, you have new friends. Like, he says things like that. Who are your new friends?
Well, I'm wearing Tommy Bahama again.
Yep, there it is. You nailed it.
Get it, Paul.
Yeah, how you doing? It's Papa Paul here. So I'm wearing Tommy Bahama because you're not supposed to wear your gun at Disney, but come on, I'm going to have my gun at Disney. And Tommy Bahama, it doesn't print as much on the shirt.
Yeah.
Redhead Cabela shorts.
Cabela shorts, of course.
And I'm carrying a CZ Scorpion.
Shocks earbuds.
He's got an Evo 2 without the stock.
From the Pirates of the Caribbean.
He's got like a Kimber.
Captain is on his right, and I'm the captain.
He can ear
Good night,
wrap his
everybody.
1911.
So the news I had is, so you remember this guy, Fat Tested Travel?
Oh yeah.
The lift your belly guy.
Yeah, he's the one that taught us the great trick I'm never going to use,
which is lift your belly to get onto a roller coaster or something.
Time for a Fat Tested food review of pizza.
Sorry, my internet is very slow right now because they're throttling it. So you got to give me a second for the video to load because this is like, I don't know, DSL now. Are we still good on your end, Verge? You still hear us all right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You haven't skipped a beat on our end, man.
All right, good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lower the quality.
Look at that. See YouTube? You don't even have to do it for us.
The first time YouTube has had the quality up. Come on.
Time for a fat-tested food review of pizza.
Let me see if this can here. Come on. Come on. Come on, you can do this. Come on.
Tested food review of Pizza Moon, but I'm more interested.
Let me just show him. I'll just pull him up. That way we can tell you. Oh my God. They're just eating this guy. All right, here we go. So, yeah, he's the guy that was lifting his, saying I have Roadrunner internet. Remember Roadrunner internet?
God.
Here we go. Okay,
that looks like shit.
It is probably shit.
Here is my mushroom pizza. The mushroom pizza.
So this guy, remember this guy? Fat Tested Travel. Well, one of our clips that Pessy had made that I put up on Instagram of it was specifically of the fat of the the fat one of the girl, one of the fatos trying to get on the Tron cycle, and we were making fun of her and stuff like that. It was very great. He commented on it, like being like, "You shouldn't, make fun of blah blah blah. These people are just da 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 da."
We shouldn't, but
I replied to him. I go, "Well, that's I go, Fat Tested Travel. You're a fixture on the show too. Don't worry about it. We make fun of you too, bro. Don't worry too." And I said, "I was 150 pounds," and I go, "People bully me into losing weight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bully you guys to lose weight. You're welcome." And then he said a whole bunch of other shit that honestly I didn't really read. And I'm like, "Look, I have an idea. Why don't you come on our show and just defend your point?" And he said, "Okay."
Let's do it.
He's coming on the show. I've been talking to him via DM.
No lap bar to get on this show.
There's no lap bar. There's no weight. There's no weight requirement. Okay. And he's going to come on a show to defend, I guess, his side of the argument. I don't really have a side. I just think you guys look funny, and I like making fun of you. But that being said, Fat Tested Travel will be, I think, on the show Thursday. So listen, I would love to get one of the sloppers, but he's hung out with them, so we could ask them what they're like.
Who's going to ask him about the smell?
I'll ask him about the smell. I don't care. He's coming on look, he's watched the videos. He knows what he's getting into here. He knows what he's getting into. All right?
Look, I'll give him credit if he actually comes
That's
on.
what I said. I honestly, when I said talk to him via DM, I go, look, I'm going to give you a lot of credit, dude. Most people would have blocked us and told us to fuck off. If you're going to come on, we'll take it. Yeah. Oh, shit. So, let's see.
Pizza was fantastic. I really enjoyed it, but I love mushrooms.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Who likes just mushrooms?
Not me when Joe Coletta's there.
But, I always get weirded out when people say, "Hey, man, I love mushrooms." And it's like, mushrooms to me, if they're a part of a medley of something, I don't mind them. But it's like, who just likes mushrooms? And no, not the fun ones. Because nobody likes those either. You just eat them.
I like mushrooms.
Just mainlining raw portobellos.
Yeah, it's odd to me.
They're earthy. I like it. They're earthy. It's umami, bro. It's umami.
It's your mommy.
Yeah. Sure.
Burn.
All right.
10 college friends from New York City have the internet going crazy.
Did they?
They made a video that wasn't a TikTok trend or tried to rob somebody.
With videos like these. From trying Pilates to Soul Cycle to puppy yoga.
At least they're not stealing.
Concept is...
they stole the puppies.
Simple.
Just like Black Boy Joy.
So can I point this out?
Black Boy Joy sounds
gay.
Really gay.
It sounds really gay. And also, can I just point something out? This is going back into where they make you seem like the racist. But then they make a big deal out of something like, look at these young black men doing normal
They're doing Pilates.
within the limits of the law.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, look, instead of stealing somebody's cat in Philadelphia, look, they're going to puppy yoga. Like, hey, look, instead of stealing shit and running, they're doing Pilates. And you're like, yeah, that's anybody can go into one of those places.
Most people do that.
Yeah, but you're right, they're allowed. It's just that generally they don't do that stuff.
We're basically doing things that people wouldn't expect us to do.
Why wouldn't they expect you to do them? You've always, well, I guess not always, but for a long time you've been allowed to do them.
We'll start it off with getting matcha.
Getting matcha? Listen, I'm sorry.
So it's just white guys doing black girl shit.
Yeah, you mean black guys doing white girl shit.
Oh, did I say? Yeah, black guys doing white girl shit. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
But it's not, that's my point. Like, they're trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, you know, white dudes don't do this either.
No,
like straight white dudes, gay white dudes might go get some matcha.
Yeah.
But I don't think Mersh and I have ever been somewhere and been like, hey man, you want to go grab a matcha? Nobody does that. No. That's not a.
No, your chick makes you take a sip of it, and they go, "What do you think?" And you go,
that's okay.
And then you just ignore them.
Black Boy Joy sounds really gay, guys. Come on.
23-year-old Kadeem Tiam is the founder of OSB, which stands for One Strong Brotherhood.
Right now, we got a movement.
We're talking hundreds of thousands of supporters online in less than 2 months.
Most of them white women.
In that matcha video,
great, let's go do things that black people don't normally do and make everyone nervous at every place you go.
For real.
It's been seen by over 15 million people on TikTok alone. But then came the haters.
The fucking haters.
I'm happy to be that guy.
It was saying like
all that noise from matcha. Oh, men used to go to war. I see who's the new girls. Mind you, men used to go to war. Men used to go to war. Why are men? We're gonna be the boys. Who's gonna be all the men?
This happy to try matcha. Oh, men should be in war.
Instead of listening to the negative comments, Kadeem and OSB
did gayer shit.
Yeah,
they doubled down on their gay activities.
Them as motivation.
So I was like, oh, yeah.
Sounds like, damn, y'all think that's gay. Hold my dick.
But again, man, it's the same thing. It's like you were saying earlier. It's like with the same thing with like the hockey thing, where it's like black guys playing hockey.
But that's what I mean. It's the same thing. Like, whoa, look at them doing normal human things.
Yeah.
Look at their eyes. It's almost like they're thinking. You're like, all right, dude, maybe you're getting a little carried away.
Remember when the black dude made that video when they said black people don't have internet or don't use computers? He was like hitting it like a monkey.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man.
This happy to try matcha. Oh, men should be in war.
Instead of listening to the negative comments,
listen, you understand that the people are just making snarky comments on the internet. Nobody actually saw black kids drinking matcha and said, you should be dying for Israel. It was just that they were illustrating a point about masculinity.
Yeah.
And OSB used them as motivation.
So I was like, oh, y'all don't want to see us try matcha, so...
No, we don't care. I want to make fun of you. Here's the thing. You think we want you not to do these. Please understand. I want you to never stop doing this because I like making fun of it.
Yeah. Even when I have friends that are doing something that's gay, I don't want them to stop doing that thing because I want to make fun of them for being gay.
Yeah.
We're going to start trying.
And even if they stop, I still make fun of them because they used to do it because it was gay.
Yeah.
And many other things.
Together, they've conquered a wide range of adventures, from trampoline workouts to dance classes
to tipping 20% at restaurants.
Even a spa day. Their infectious energy mixed with a signature sound eventually turn criticism into compliments.
People was beginning to see the genuineness and like joy in us trying different things.
How did you actually start making content?
Well,
I started with a mixtape. I was a freestyle rapper. And that didn't take off. Went up to SoundCloud for a little bit. I tried prank videos. That didn't work.
They're like, how did you blow up on TikTok? Well, I just kept telling people I was Kai Cenat.
They kept believing me.
Yeah, so.
I started making content.
One of my biggest inspirations is Johnny Somali. That's how I really got into the biz.
Say like a decade ago, like on YouTube, I used to post like little funny skits with my brother.
Looking at like 48 years now, they keep waiting till like a week before his trials. They keep waiting for like a week before his trial, and then they'll drop a new charge on him because it takes 6 months from the time they announce to the next. It's fucking hilarious.
You know what? The only thing that really pisses me off about Johnny Somali in that whole situation, it's like, is that poor guy, right? He didn't have one person try to warn him. that you can't do those kind of things in Korea and Japan. He wasn't given like, you know what I mean? He was never given any warnings. He never
didn't
like
see it
had
coming.
any, no.
Blindsided is a term I would use.
It's really fucked up. I mean, you know, it's just, dude, he had so many chances to fucking book a ticket home. Like he had many warnings of, if you fuck around in an Asian country, like, do you know what would happen if me or him got caught with a weed vape in like Japan? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, dude. Like, you don't just go to places and go, wait, is this not Los Angeles? Like, no, a lot of places aren't.
He was mocking.
We got a $5.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The comfort of women.
We got a $5 donation from Simon Osiris on Local. Says movie Rango, the Western starring a chameleon. Genocide Circuit says I got a whole outfit from Amazon with Clama, y'all, so it's free because you know I ain't paying that shit back. Oh no, they affirmed it. They affirmed it.
So I want to top Johnny Somali. I want to go to Afghanistan, right? And just pretend like, you know, hey, we're all protected constitutionally. I'm going to burn the Taliban's flag.
That's a good idea.
Right in the center of Kandahar.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, they won't do it.
Dude,
Virgie will be over here on the state side going, somebody call Lord Miles. Maybe we can call in a favor.
You know what you should do? He should go to the UK and publicly call for the annihilation of trans people
and Muslims
and
both
trans
wipe them
Muslims
all out in UK.
You should go do that. Yeah.
God damn, what an idiot! I can't believe.
What a moron! Dread Clown says, "Got here late."
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I went to a fucking country ran by a feminist death cult and was molesting statues dedicated to comfort women. Like fucking
ballsy.
Do you only do 2 days? The Dread Clown says, got here late, no chat last week, Crack House movie. A filmed play of Peter Pan. How do I know? Because I've seen a toddler watching it. A filmed play of Peter Pan. Simon
It's a
Osiris
specific one. I know which one. It's a specific.
Simon Osiris says, I donated on Locals, but I guess we don't matter over there. Royce, crack movie Rango, and I read the. Thank you for donating twice. I just read that. But yes, Rango, I will agree with that one too.
So like I was always into the content.
Made from like 2005 to like now.
Yeah.
Man, remember when he was like really good?
SBS the Investigator says, it sounds like Virgie's in a hallway in the house next door, and this is the best the show has ever been in 2 years. Hey, that's mean. Not to us, to Virgie.
No, I mean, it's accurate.
Everything changed when Dean transferred to Manhattan Hunter College in 2023. That's where he met his crew.
It's been like a brotherhood ever since. We're always doing
literal brotherhood.
Like side quests when we're at school.
The next side quest?
What we doing?
Finding their dads. Who's that Asian guy that rolls with them? Wait, who's that Asian guy that rolls with them?
Oh yeah, that's like Dave Chappelle said, that's the most dangerous one in the group.
Yeah.
A West African cooking class in Soho, and I tagged along.
I'm sorry.
Who else would be going to? Who else will be going to a West African cooking class but black people? So why is this something black people wouldn't do?
On the menu is a dish called nem.
Garbage.
No, to be honest with you, nowadays this is the type of shit that like white liberals would go to.
Yeah,
like, we're gonna learn how to make Nigerian food. Yeah, really? You're gonna make Nigerian food after this? Ever?
You're gonna go to Whole Foods and buy these ingredients?
This is like when fucking people buy a wok. I'm like, oh, so I'm making my own Chinese food. And you're like, no, you're not. You're gonna fucking order Chinese food when you want it. Stop this.
And spice-filled fritter similar to a spring roll from the country of Mali.
What are you expecting today to be like?
Well, one,
like spring rolls, but like with dirt in them.
You know, spring rolls, but if like they were made out of like sadness and stuff.
I'm not a great cook.
But we don't tell you what kind of meat because we don't know neither.
Hey guys, my name's Royce and I'm doing a new challenge. I'm gonna eat in every Chili's in Africa.
Nice. He says one video.
Yeah, one video.
It's literally one at the Lagos airport, and then that's it.
No, not even. It's probably the only one in like South Africa.
After mixing, rolling, and frying.
So I just looked this up. Nem is a Vietnamese thing. Like.
So.
Yeah, that's what they teach you, but Yeah, we invented them, and then the Asians stole it.
They were making African food.
More shout outs.
Can we calm down?
And so was the next
All of you
OSP.
seem like lovely young men. Stay away from my daughters.
Why is everything a celebration like you just caught the game-winning touchdown with one hand? It's just a fucking spring roll, dog. Sit down and eat. Shut up.
Like the world needs to see more black.
Well, hold on. I don't like Tyler, the content creator here. So let's.
Joy.
There's a lot of, negative stereotypes.
What? Listen, I've seen how this guy's been eating, so the only person allowed to climb all over the tables and start jumping around because they got to eat one spring roll is him. The rest of you calm down. You had DoorDash to your house last night.
You know what?
Relax.
You know what I had for lunch yesterday? White rice and chicken. You know what I had for dinner yesterday?
Can I guess?
Yeah.
White rice and
you
chicken.
fucking nailed it.
Fucking like a heart attack survivor.
My poops have been great.
And connotations when it comes to, seeing young black men. We deserve our credit and our place in society to be considered normal, joyful people.
No one ever stopped you from being it.
No.
Except other black people.
No one deserves...
Because white people were saying, black people were going like, yo, this nigga gay though. He eating fucking spring rolls. Yo, look at this nigga eating a spring roll.
And even though it's been less than 2 months, Kadeem told me him and his team are already securing 5-figure brand deals.
I bet it's totally organic. This whole thing's so organic.
Yeah, I know. It's not being pushed by some sort of NGO, or the USA that we never actually cut. That kind of stuff.
It was a big weekend for Demi Lovato. The singer and actress tied the knot with Jordan Jutes Lutz, a songwriter and recording artist in California.
I don't know. I know what a Demi Lovato is, but I don't know what a Jordan Jutes Lutz is.
Can I just say, this was as normal as we were going to get her. She's back to normal?
Ish.
But this is as good as we're getting with her. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
She's not fat and chasing ghosts anymore. You know what I mean? We're getting...
Look, I understand that we should have Ozempic, and we should, but also, it's brought back a lot of people that went a little too far.
I don't think it's Ozempic.
You think it's something else with the needle?
I think a certain young lady decided, you know what, I do like being on that shit. It's actually pretty good for you.
Sunday, Lovato shared with Vogue that she
that Virgin's good for you.
Wore a white gown designed by Vivienne Westwood. Lovato and Lutz in January of 2022 while working together on her album.
He's like a pop songwriter out in LA, and he wrote her last album.
Okay, I can't wait till they get divorced. That's going to be fun. Let's watch the new Tyler Perry trailer.
Oh, shit. Did you see the breaking news today?
No, what?
Can somebody maybe pull up the Chrisley news?
What happened?
Royce,
what happened to Chrisley?
We can do this, and then U.S. President Donald Trump has announced he's issuing a full and unconditional pardon to Todd and Julie Chrisley.
No!
Let's go.
No, are you fucking serious? Our heroes are coming back.
Yup.
They're going to come back. They're going to get their show back.
Yeah.
They're going to get their show back. I'm looking for it. I'm looking today. Oh my God, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my fucking God.
Let's
go.
Terrible thing, but it's a great thing.
America's rich gay dad is back.
Hell yeah.
Free and clean, and I hope we can do it by tomorrow. Is that okay? We'll try getting it done tomorrow. So wonderful. Give them, I don't know them, but give them my regards and wish them a good life.
Hey guys, can I add a little cherry on top for this for you?
Sure.
You're also going to be getting a reality docuseries called Chrisley Knows Best.
Let's go.
I love that Chrisley show. The Closeted Gay Dad is my favorite.
Give them a good life.
And Hot Daughter back on TV.
Mr. President. Yes.
Well, she's been on TV. It's just that nobody cares about the whole family. She's one of those ones where it's like, Yeah, you're hot, but without your whole crazy family package, you're not as interesting.
Yeah, Chloe, no one cares about you without Kim, basically, right?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Thank you for bringing my parents back.
I can't wait to have sex with my beautiful wife. I've been locked in here. I'm all bricked up, surrounded by these sweaty men.
It's absolutely been hell.
It's sweaty men in here. It's so horrible in the
Trump's
facility.
And frankly, we're going to aim for tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow we'll bang this out. And he's going, can we wait till Thursday?
Yeah, I have I guess they call it a date in here on Tuesday.
Yeah, well, they were given a pretty harsh treatment based on what I'm hearing. Pretty harsh treatment.
Yes, sir.
Was your brother fighting also for this release, right?
Hey, I go to the University of Alabama, and I saw you speak, and that's the greatest presidential speech I've ever heard in my life.
I am so glad. Look, man, listen, this is something that we could all get behind.
If you're going to keep complimenting me, you might as well ask for another pardon. Well, you've got me on the phone.
Wait, I want to bring something up. We've also become friends with. Have you heard of Tiger King?
Oh, Mr. Trump, could you do Tiger King too? That would be so awesome.
Tiger King, that'd be great.
The Chrisleys really do sound like the Gemstones. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr.
You know that was just
President.
some little dust up with the IRS.
Bro, Mercer and I, not even on air, you should just sit there and just watch this stupid Chrisley because we're like, that guy's so gay. He's
the best. It was one of my favorite reality shows when
It was so good.
Oh, that's good. I was just there. I gave the commencement.
This is part of the call where I start to get bored. I wanted to get off the phone 30 seconds ago, and I'm humoring you.
Good luck to your gay dad, and then he hangs up.
People.
He's probably doing this because he wants to bang Savannah. Savannah's his next conquest.
You were in the audience.
Savannah Chrisley's going to be fucking the next Trump wife.
So he'll make a porn video one night in Savannah?
Oh, God.
Be good. What a good school it was, and I love Alabama. You know, I love Alabama. It's
they're telling me you've got to go.
That school is that was very impressive when I was there. Yeah, I think I did a good job. I got a lot of good comments on that one.
Oh no, connection drop. Can't.
I'm going through a tunnel.
Robert, come in here. Robert, I need it to sound like we're driving through a tunnel. Get Robert Kennedy in here. It naturally sounds like it's in a tunnel.
I hired the black guy from Police Academy, boothing all the voices in the background.
Bro, that's why he got RFK, so he can just walk in the room and go, frankly, are going to get... And they're like, oh, Mr. President, I'm losing you. And then you just hang up.
Sorry. Donald, I'm sorry. I'm losing. You're right next to me, Rob.
We're in the same room.
I love doing that with great young people.
Yeah, he got kicked out of class for defending you. It was pretty interesting.
That's great. You young people really love to tell stories. I have to go, frankly. I have 3 looming world wars happening. Every region is on fire, and I'm bullshitting with the Chrisleys on the phone.
And he walks into the other room and goes, I'm going to take a break. If I was doing, we just should the Xbox boot up in the background.
Gee, I'm surprised because University of Alabama, if we took a vote, I'd get 90% of the vote, right? You would.
The 10% that plays on the football team.
Exactly.
Maybe more, actually. But anyway, well, you keep fighting. Congratulate your parents.
Congratulations, Savannah.
And Alice had a lot to do with this. And just congratulate your parents. And I hear they're terrific people. This should not have happened. So, and you
Thank
just
you so much.
Savannah, send me a text.
They have
I'd like to see what that mouth does.
Trump sexting. Trump sexting would be one of the fucking. I can't even imagine. He's probably the least sexiest sexter too.
Well, he probably sext like he tweets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to fuck you with my large cock, much larger than the lying media likes to put out there. All caps.
My hands aren't small. My cock's just big. Here's a picture.
We spent a lot of time in that hot tub, and frankly, the water temperature dropped over time, and it's fake news.
He'll be outlawing shrinkage. All hot tubs must be at 114 at all times.
good children. You're no longer children, but I'll say it anyway. They have good children, don't they, huh?
We need a bathroom. There it is.
You got a single as well?
That ugly bitch.
For the record, They were absolutely guilty. But what they
Of what though? Say of what though?
But what they did
Of
was
what?
fucking cool. They fucked
Exactly.
over banks in the IRS.
They fucked over banks in the IRS. I'm sorry. Whose side do you think I'm gonna be on? Good. And they got pardoned for it. Good. That's the dream. The dream is
that also means I don't owe the money now, so you can't convict me for not paying it. So I'm not paying this bill.
True, because his sentence is every part of his sentence is it's done. It's gone. I mean, I guess they could go after
bill
him
would be
civilly.
there. The bill would be there and show up in public forever. But how could you get him for not paying that past due amount? If
God, that's so fucking funny.
It's called double jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
Guess you're gonna have to write it off on your taxes.
You're right.
Fuck.
I always side with anybody that fucks banks or the IRS. I will never not side with that.
Georgia.
Commit tax fraud.
I have a son named Barron, and he is, frankly, a great catch.
Oh, and you do not look like his namesake.
We will join our houses like the Lannisters. You people are blonde, you will be the Lannisters. I will obviously be the Baratheons.
You people are blonde and gay, you'll be the Lannisters.
Blonde and gay.
You guys are blonde and gay, so you'll be the Lannisters. Clearly.
And I hope the writers do a better job with you in the later seasons.
Oh shit! Are you a dragon queen? Because this conversation is dragging on. I'm gonna hang up now.
Turns out that Mom set me up on a date with Savannah Chrisley.
She's a blonde.
She's hideous.
She's a blonde. You would hate her.
I'm angry.
He would hate her. She's a blonde.
She wanted me to eat her pussy.
Your Connor's
It was horrible.
It's getting really good.
I was scared.
That's a good Connor. That's not a bad Connor. Grand Genocide Circus. Black Boy Joy sounds like the name of the guy who shares a jail cell with Big Dick Buster. Genocide Circus says John's newest thing is openly threatening the judge and the judge's mother online. He's totally going home by the end of the summer. Guys, thank you so much. Nightwave tonight.
10 p.m., bitches.
Pessy, you're next.
Yep.
Bertie, thank you for running the stream. You streaming?
Maybe, if I feel like it.
Damn. Boy, that's white boy sadness, not black boy joy. Damn. Bye-bye. My Starlink better fucking be here.